Okay, we're gonna make a very flavorful and hot, spicy, fresh salsa. Well, fresh, you can use canned tomatoes. You know, sometimes I like to use the fresh tomatoes, but it's still out of season. It's early in the year, and I just don't want to pay, you know, $3-4 a pound for tomatoes. I want to wait till they come down in price. And then I buy like a bushel and I put them away, I freeze them and so forth. But right now, you know, these are really good. These are the Kirkland Organic from Costco, and you know, they're great. A little bit of salt in them, but that's all. No seasoning. You don't want any seasoning in this except garlic and chilies. So we take our chilies and just cut off the very top of it. Try not to cut too far into the chili. And so I've got about this many chilies for one can. Now this is pretty hot, so what have I got? 3, 6, 8. Maybe you want to do this many, maybe 5 or 6, and for your own taste. But I like it pretty hot, so I'm going to put about that many in. The garlic, usually I use just one big clove. I'm sort of running out of garlic, so I've got these little ones left over. So I'm going to take actually three little ones. Now be careful the garlic. Don't put too much in because it's fresh. You're not going to cook this, so it's not going to cook down. It's just going to be pure fresh garlic. Oh, somebody asked me, by the way, somebody asked me about how I make these videos, and I'm telling you, these are the most rudimentary videos. Now I'm going to upgrade my system. I sort of thought, well, as long as I'm going to be doing these, people seem to like them. I'm going to upgrade my system, but for right now, I've just got one camera, no outboard recording, no lighting, just the kitchen lights. So, like I said, it's pretty simple stuff. Okay, so a couple different steps when you put this in. This is just made in the blender. So what I do is I put this in the blender first, and I'm going to add. I'm just going to add part of these, maybe a quarter, because I want to get that garlic. You got to get that garlic really. My fancy blender, $19.95 at your local Costco or whatever. Okay, I blended that for 30 or 40 seconds, so it's really, you get that garlic. You don't want little chunks of garlic, because this is fresh garlic. If you bite into fresh garlic, it's really funky. I forgot to show you the chili. So what I do with these, with the fresh chilies, is I just boil them. Put them in a little pan and boil them, and see what they do. They turn color, so you can tell when they're done. They just turn color. And of course, they're kind of soggy. They soak up water, and that's in lieu of cooking them or putting them on the stove and peeling. You don't even have to peel them because the skins get real pliable and they just grind up. So I put this on high, and I sort of emulsified that garlic and tomato. I'm going to put this in this time when I see how it's kind of chunky, and that's kind of how you want it. You don't want it just totally blended, unless you want it, you know, that way for some. Very good, and it's hot. It's got a really nice flavor too. Spicy. So there it is, Serrano chilies made with fresh serranos and organic diced tomatoes.